they keep saying they've got something for you. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Don't be fooled by the jokes that they got. They are still a troll. Okay? Don't be fooled by the laughs that they got. They are still a troll. You are about to, you know what you're going to do. Yeah, it's been a whole soap opera lately, but you're starting to figure out, like, they've been laying on real thick. They've been a little too nice. The nice is giving eerie. It's given a lot of kissing of the behind, and you are way too smart for that. These people sense that you have your bags packed, or they sense that you're not coming back. They're like, oh my gosh, wait, they're not going to come back? Wait, what? These people think, like, people don't leave me. You don't leave me. I say when, I say who, I say when. But no. No. The collective stands on business, and they say when, and they say who, and they don't like it. God is going to make your haters pay to troll you. They're going to make it where they suffer when they troll you, where they are in pain and agony when they troll you. Riddle me, what? You have learned so much from this karmic lesson that anything else or feeling bad for them, like, oh, I mean, maybe I should stay because they were kind of nice and they're never nice. No, you know the next stage on the wheel and the cycle is discard, and we are not going to let them discard us. Never. They have been dismissed. Period. The end. So affirm it below. They have been dismissed. This karmic lesson that you closed out, that you graduated from, is bringing in justice. It's bringing in vindication. You are being delivered. You are allowed to be encrypted at this time. So be really careful with who's trying to call on you or text you to try to get information. Because there is a lot of third party where they want to get other people to do the dirty work for them. And you ain't having that either. You are not having that. You have a lot of money on the way, and God is protecting you to stay encrypted, to not really have a lot of conversations, especially with these fugazis. You have a whole lot of money on the way. Money, types of money that you haven't seen, that you're like, oh my gosh, I need to be careful. I need to be smart with this. I need to not be giving it away. There are people right now that you have mentally dismissed, physically dismissed, and they feel like you're low-key wealthy, that you're low-key loaded. And so one of the reasons they're reaching out to you is not only because there is a string attached, but because they know they lost all their resources. They're holding on to scarcity without you in their life. They're like, oh my gosh, I checked my account and it's bad. It's real bad. Ever since I let them go, I don't have anything. So everything has been being siphoned from their bank accounts, from their wallets, from their pockets, for pocket watching you, for smearing your name. And so they're mad. They're like, well, I want them to feel sorry for me. So don't fall for the good deeds that they're trying to do. Don't be fooled by the niceties. Because if they were really nice, they'd have a real conversation about why you two aren't together anymore, why you aren't friends anymore, why you don't work there anymore. And that's not what they did. Whoever I'm speaking to, that is not what they did. They want you to feel bad, even though they're the ones that talked crap. They want you to feel bad, like, well, now I'm in a hard position and my life is so hard. So, like, if you could just do this, or I've sent you all this love, or these clients, or these referrals, so you need to return the favor. You don't do favors for others to make them return the favor. So that's like, these people are walking red flags. They are mad that you look like, not only did you survive this friendship or this relationship or this work environment or this family, you not only survived, but you blossomed. You not only blossomed, but you look like you're doing great. So devil energy wants to bring you back into that chaos, and you're not going to let it happen. You're going to sit and reflect and be like, you know what? The tables have been turning ever since I let go of that person. And they've been trying to figure out a way to unlock what I have going on. They've been trying to figure out a way to move all the caution tape that I have up. They have been trying to figure out a way to get their key in where I had the locks changed. These people want you to crash and burn. And what they're going to find out is God is going to make them pay. Because karma is a boopity boopity boop. Boop. Your middle fingers are going up and they're staying there. These people also chronically complain. So as they're complaining to you about how they're limited, or they have other people coming up to you and complaining like, oh my gosh, you should feel sorry for them. Because I know you guys aren't friends anymore. I know you guys aren't dating anymore, but you should feel sorry for them because like they really care about you. Funny, riddle me what, how they can't say that to you. Why can't they say that to you then? You know what? I shouldn't have judged you in that way. I shouldn't have dismissed you in that way. I shouldn't have treated you that way. It's a whole bunch of side conversations and juking and jiving instead of being direct. These people are cowards. You stand on business and you're direct and you're assertive, and they just don't know what to do with themselves because they're like, well, I mean, I don't do things that way, so I don't even know. You guys could be seeing angel number 333. And this is to show you that even during this time, you are being supported. They're going to pay through the nose. They're not going to like it, but they're going to pay through the nose. The more you back up from what picture they're trying to paint for you, oh my gosh, but I love you. Why? What do you mean? The more you back up from that, the more you're going to be blessed. This group cannot believe still. It could have been a year. It could have been 6 months. They're still like, wait, they walked away from me and they're not going to come back. I'm going to send flowers and they're not going to come back? No. And if they want to save themselves a lot of embarrassment, they'll get a hobby. They'll join a sewing circle. They'll find something to do. They will find something to do. Your angels are supporting you, and God is supporting you and breaking this destiny swap, this curse, this spell. Like, these people are delusional enough to think that they're stronger than God. That they're stronger than whoever you consider to be your higher power. And because you made different moves from the way you've lived your life, they don't understand how you haven't crashed and burned yet. You are one pentacle away from living your best life. And you are about to be liberated and free. You don't have to answer to these people or be besties with them or date them. Fortune favors you. You are the one with divine favor. And so God is bringing in the truth and the reason why you shouldn't be around them. The reason why you're not family anymore or you're not lovers anymore. God is going to paint the picture for you where it might make you a little bit emotional. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, why would I go back to that? Let's say you were dating somebody and you stopped talking to them and they never would tell you the truth about how they cheated. If they cheated, you know they cheated, but they won't tell you the who, the what, and the where. They refuse to give you closure. They refuse to stand on the truth. And like, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? Start another relationship with them? Continue on? Absolutely not. Your bags are packed. Today is going to feel like a literal telenovela. And now the next week is going to be playing out like this. So I'm going to get into what you're dealing with and how you can carefully proceed. Don't be fooled by the compliments. Don't be fooled by the smiles. Don't be fooled by the laughs, because these people are still holding a grudge. People are really going to be kissing your behind this next week because you had already cut them from the equation, or you are about to cut them from the equation. Devil energy is going to try to pull you back in. And I'm going to get into what is really happening. You could feel like you're in an alternate universe. Oh my gosh, I'm becoming popular. All these people like me. I changed all of these people's minds about me. But you need to be cautious at this time because these people are not actually trying to give you a compliment. They're not actually trying to give you a round of applause. They're trying to pull you back in for another round. And you are going to put that crown on and remind them that you are the spiritual knockout. These people are haunted by the past. Now, there are a group of people that you cut off, and they have not gotten over the fact that you cut them off. They have not gotten over the fact that you put them in their place and that you set up proper boundaries, or the fact that you went zero contact, or that you broke up with them. Now, I have been seeing this play out in every kind of scenario, so I know this is going to be for a lot of you. You have a relationship or a situationship where somebody is trying to reel you back in but act like they can't be bothered. But they'll have their loved ones texting you and calling you. And I'm getting a lot of this is happening through third party. So over the course of the next week, there's going to be a lot of third party contact, them sending somebody else to find out information, to gauge how you're feeling, and if you're willing to participate in the mudslinging, if you're willing to participate or stay. So it's very important that you don't get emotional over them being nice to you. Okay, they're wanting you to come back into the fold and be the doormat still. So we have people being nice, nasty, being fake, being fraudulent. They still are holding on to a lot of rage. And you're not the one. So one red flag, okay, because there's going to be a lot of red flags, and the red flag started today. It's going to be a whole parade of red flags. The first thing you're going to notice is that they're laying it on really thick. People that you haven't talked to in a long time, all of a sudden are trying to give you praise. Isn't that going to be odd? Like, oh, we didn't end on good terms. We haven't been talking, but they're going to try to find a third party avenue of giving you praise. It's giving don't at me. So they could be trying to tag you. They could be trying to have a friend reach out to you. Let's say you have a business. Let's say you take clients. They could be telling other people like, oh my gosh, yeah, you should go see Collective. Collective is awesome. Da 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 da. And you don't even F with them or talk to them at all. The person that's doing the referring. So that's one thing you're going to be seeing is, okay, why are these people that I stopped talking to even trying to at me, tag me, bring me back in, or refer people to me? The second way you're going to see this is relationships, okay? Love relationships, situationships where you could have really liked somebody and you were crazy about them, but you really held your ground with them, or you tried to. Now, whether you made a mess of this relationship because you kept going back to them or kept falling for whatever, you're getting less and less, you're feeling less and less like, I want to settle for this. You know that you deserve a better life than that, so you're really looking at the lies. There's a lot of lies here. And as you sit back and put all of the pieces together, you're going to ask a friend or somebody that you trust, like, hey, what do you think about this? And they're going to have the same type of scope, which says, no, these people are crazy. They tried to make you this trapped bird where you just did everything their way. So it's a no, it's a negative. All of these people wanted to steal something from you. They know that they're on thin ice with you because they lost something with you. They lost an opportunity. They lost a relationship. And so some of them are realizing that they lost it. And so instead of trying to make things right or make things better, they're doing this all through third party, laying it on thick, trying to kiss your behind, trying to brown nose. And a lot of them are laughing behind your back. So do not be fooled by the laughs that they got, by the smiles, by the jokes that they got, because they are full of it. These are still the same self-obsessed people that want to have their cake and eat it too. You are going to be realizing like, oh my gosh, I thought they were being nice to me. I thought they were finally sorry. I thought that like they meant it. And you do deserve all the love in the world, but it's not going to be from these people. So we have the fact that they're full of this rage. They haven't released it. They don't do the work. They're self-obsessed. They're laying it on thick. You know that it's a waste of time. You know that they lie all the time. These people lie a lot. So let's start there. The people that you're dealing with are already notorious They're notorious for being a liar or a pathological liar. So these people feel like in their position, they don't want to make it look like they're skating on thin ice, being reprimanded by their boss, in trouble with their own families. They have their own relationships where things are falling apart. And so something that they do is they deflect. They deflect and they project. They still want you to crash and burn. They're still laughing behind your back. They still want you to be a doormat. They're still aiding and abetting. And if you go towards them, you are choosing to settle. In this time in your life, you are being resuscitated. You are being brought back to life. And these people can sniff it out and they can feel it because you haven't answered their calls. You haven't answered their text messages. They could be trying to pocket dial you, tag you in things. They're baiting you to talk to them. To say, hey, did you need something? Hey, did you call? Hey, did you try to refer somebody to me? I literally saw this play out for 12 hours straight in all areas of my life with friends, loved ones, customers, clients, patrons. And I was like, this is a whole theme. This is a theme of crashing and burning. And what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the same narrative? Because let's say you've been wanting to leave a relationship, or you've been wanting to leave a job, but now everybody's being nice to you. It's that sense of they know that you're about to walk out the door. And so they're trying to reel you back in like, we're friends, everything's good, everything's gravy. And as it might feel good that they're acknowledging you, that they're giving you validation, like, hey, you do a good job, I do appreciate you, something underlying feels like a yellow flag of it being a joke, it being not serious or what it's supposed to be. It's not authentic. It's not genuine. So there's a bunch of people doing this. They're willing to participate. And some of these people are people that you haven't met or people that you could be familiar with. Let's say you're dating somebody and you guys are broken up. Okay. You're broken up. So they're trying to talk to your children. They're trying to get their children to talk to you. They're trying to call your phone and then be like, oh, I don't know what happened. They're trying to figure out where you're at physically and mentally. So these people, not only that, their energy is going to try to pop up on you. And so I'm going through this message so you can be ready because it's already started. It is already started. Don't be fooled by the jokes that they got. Don't be fooled by the laughs that they got. It is insincere. Remain cautious and encrypted because the truth is about to be revealed about the type of trouble that they're in. Because I keep getting they're skating on thin ice and the truth is about to be revealed. And all of the people that they've tried to involve in this situation of getting your attention, like these people are really mad that you have the leverage. They're mad that you have the upper hand, that you had the power to walk away. Nobody walks away from them. These people think that they're so awesome. It doesn't matter how bad they behave. You should still settle and gobble up all their crumbs. And that's just not going to happen. Every time you dealt with these people, you are the one that had to pick up the pieces. You're the one that had to deal with the towers. And it's like, enough already. You've gone through this savage rebirth of after having all of this energy stolen from you. These people, they stole time. They stole energy. They stole resources. They drained you of your friends, your allies. They tried to switch up on you and change other people's minds about you. They tried spell work. They tried smearing your name. And a lot of them were talking garbage. So if you know for a fact that they have tried to belittle you, this is for you. If you know for a fact that they try to copy and paste what you do, like, oh, well, they think that they're independent. I'm independent too. You are dealing with imposters. You are dealing with posers. You could have a hostile work environment and now everyone's being nice to you and you're like, okay, now I am genuinely confused. You don't have to be confused because Though it would be nice that they're being kind, it's not genuine, it's not authentic. It's a soap opera, telenovela theme. These people are still dismissive of you. They're just at a different part of the narcissistic cycle, which is let me love bomb them, let me gaslight them, and then let me reel them in just a little bit closer so I can discard them again. People are wanting to reel you in so they can be the one that discards. So you maybe have sugarcoated the situation. If you were considering going back or talking to them, you're snapping out of it. You're like, why am I sugarcoating that the situation was okay? These people like having all of the resources and hoarding them so then people have to go to them or need them for something. It's giving scammers, con artists, trolls. They're just fake. And they pray that because you're so busy that you're easily distracted. But I am getting that you are gaining more momentum, more popularity. And so people are very like, what are they doing? What are they up to? Because everything that you do is so encrypted. You don't tell people what you're up to. People feel like they're a vault. I don't ever know what they're doing. They left me this long ago. Like, why haven't they come back? Why aren't, because you've got the tape up. You have caution tape everywhere. And you were their friend or their lover. It was hard for you to see the karmic lesson because you're like, oh, I need this person. I need them in my life. And then they started this witch hunt. You were the problem for everything and you didn't even do anything to them. These people are insincere and they're starving for attention. And because you have this busy and prosperous life and you keep things hidden because it's none of their business, they're like, well, maybe I can sneak in there with somebody else complimenting them. Maybe if I send somebody else in there, it'll not be so bad. They're hoping that it'll like break the ice, that they send somebody else in, almost like a referral, like, hey, I'm going to send you in, Bobby Joe, and Bobby Joe, you go ask them how they're doing. Like they're sending in a mole. But it's obvious. These people cannot run game on you. They're never any type of steps ahead of you. Because their cheese is off the cracker at all times. Their marbles are all over the floor. They have so much anger that they can't get in front of you. Because they're not seeing anything correctly. So you are no longer sugarcoating the situation. And your ancestors are going to be asking for an encore. This encore is, I already cut all these people off and why the frick would I let them back in? I dropped these mics on them and this is just crazy. These people are mad messy. They're mad weird. They do weird things. Like, and I get weird, but their level of weird is just too much. It's too messy. There's too much drama. The theatrics of it all. So what you need to know is these people are already skating on thin ice. These ticking time, you know what? All you need to know is that the truth is going to be revealed. Keep having gratitude because karma is a beep. Karma is a beep. You don't have to settle. You learned very valuable lessons dealing with these people. Why would you go back? Because now they're being nice or now they're acting like they're sorry, but they're not sorry. They're not apologizing. They're reeling you back in because they want to know what you're up to. They want to make you feel bad. They want to have their cake and eat it too. There's many different reasons that these people are doing this, but you have all the caution tape up and you're not letting people pass the front door. You're just not. So we have the Seven of Swords. It's giving this. They can lay it on as thick as they want. You know who they really are. And though you would like to believe that they changed, the odds of that and what I'm channeling are highly unlikely. Because if they had changed, they would be dealing with you directly and saying, you know what, I was wrong for that. I shouldn't have done that. How are you doing? But they're not doing that. They're sending in other people to act like they need something from you. So let's say you were dating someone and your guys' kids got along great, but now you guys are separated and they have their kids calling you. How do I make this? What should I do for this school project? They don't care who they involve. They don't care who they use as collateral. And it's all going to blow up in their face. And it's all going to blow up in their face. So your ancestors are like, can we get on core? Do you want more? Listen, karmic, do you want more? Do you really want to go another round? So you see that these people are two-faced. And again, if they really wanted to make amends with you and properly kiss the ring, bend their knee, kiss your behind, they would be all up in your face. And they're not. They are hiding. They are cowards. Okay, look, there's a group and they're hiding. Like thinking that they're getting away with stuff. Thinking that they're getting away with stuff. Nope. Don't be fooled by the jokes that they got. You are the original gangster of everything that you do. They are going to be disappointed. These people are already very miserable. What they should have done is treated you correctly when you were around. That's what they should have done. They should have treated you kindly. They should have appreciated you. They should have lifted you up. And instead of doing that, they stunted your growth. They held you back. They tried to drag you into a bunch of drama that was unnecessary. And now that you get to be the star and you're finally restoring hope in your life, you're finally getting things back to normal, you're finally figuring out what other situations you want to walk away from, now they want to see how you're doing. No, I don't think so. Now they want to know how you're doing. Like, these people don't want you to have a victory lap. They could have been talking crap about your marriage, talking crap about your business, about your looks, and you guys will know what they were talking about. These people are chronic crybabies, so they will complain about anything that you are refusing to settle. You are independent. You're like, yeah, if I stay around them, there is no substance. I'm not fulfilled. I don't feel good when I'm around these people. There's nothing upstairs for me to connect. I don't connect with them in that way because they're very surface level. And then on top of that, they have the audacity to think that they can dismiss you and you're going to care. No. So some of these people are delusional. They're like, I dismissed them and I treated them like this and like that, blah, blah. Like, no. That's not even what went down. And if that was what went down, they wouldn't need to feel like they need to have the upper hand so bad. So these people are coming in to try to disturb or disrupt your peace. You're like, don't bring your scarcity over here. Don't bring your nice nasty over here. Don't bring your road rage over here, laying it on thick, trying to kiss my behind. I don't need your attention. So there's justice coming in for you. You are about to be vindicated with these people. They are already on thin ice. So they're on this thin ice reaching out for you and it's just not going to happen. You're like, no, sorry. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. Look, you're standing on business. This is another thing. These people, they care about the clout. They care about the clout, the clicks, the views. They care about the attention that they get. And when you are in the room, when you have officially entered the chat, you show people, I stand on business. And if I say something, I mean it. I don't just say it just to say it. I don't say things for shock value. I don't say things to just get attention. And so there's a lot of jealousy around the fact that if you say your cutoff game is ferocious, that is exactly what you mean. If you say that you don't F with these type of people, that is exactly what you mean. Those people act like, oh, I would never sleep with somebody's man. I would never be a cheater or a homewrecker. But they don't follow any of that. They don't stand on business. Oh, I would never drink on the job. I would never steal. I would never whoop, 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 boopity, boopity, boop. They lie. And you know that. You are more assertive now than you have ever been. And you're always finding a different way to harmoniously bow out while still standing on yours. These people were always high-key competitive with you. So let's say they're like trying to drag you into some mess and make you feel bad about yourself. You can put them down with one word, one mic drop. You keep the truth at your side. You are the galactic truth serum. And so people are mad that you don't conform, that you don't commit to their way of doing things. You will never. Your core values don't align. So again, this whole week you're going to be seeing people trying to make you lose your focus by being complimented or gaslit by their friends, their peers, their minions. So the way that they would love to get attention, they think that if they give you that type of attention, you'll come back. You'll come running back. And that ain't never gonna happen. That ain't never gonna happen. See this? Protected. Your ancestors are like, stand back, fall back, take several seats. You are being safely transported. You are being safely relocated to a new timeline, to a new era. And these people are like, wait, I never got the opportunity to make them crash and burn. It's never going to happen. You have burnt yourself out officially on hoping people are going to follow through, hoping people were going to be who they said they were going to be, and they weren't. Hoping that certain relationships would mend, and they didn't. So you did your part, which was walking away, and they can't let it go. They cannot let it go. So you're dealing with some very insecure, like deep-seated insecurities. If you're married, they want to be married. If you have a business, they want to have a business. They're very arrogant in thinking that they could, do something to you. That's not going to happen. So anything that they're bringing in has a string attached. Don't be fooled by the jokes. Don't be fooled by the compliments. Don't be fooled by the, oh my gosh, really? Don't be fooled by that. This is a fake tea party where there is a string and there's a web of deceit and they're trying to con you and their enthusiasm is fake. As you've been sensing that, you're like, they have enthusiasm for me. I haven't been talking to them. They have enthusiasm for me. We broke up. But their behavior and their actions is going to be showing you they're not over it. They're not over it. So justice is about to be served. I want you to affirm it below. Justice will be served. You are being rewarded for not settling. And if you had one more situation that you had to walk away from, devil energy was trying to make this more confusing, trying to put you in limbo again. Like, well, I was going to walk away, but everybody's being so nice. Like, maybe I don't need to leave. Maybe I don't need to cut this person off. Maybe I don't need to break up with them. Maybe I don't need to quit this job. You guys need to watch my message. You're hotter because fill in the blank, okay? You are hotter because you quit. These people don't want you to be hot. You're already independent. You can already do things on your own. So you're also going to be seeing a lot about people's limiting beliefs because they're going to mention these things to you, some of them. They're going to want to have heart-to-heart conversations with you, but it's just going to end up them complaining about what they're pretending to not complain about. You're just very intuitive and you guys see through the people that are supposed to be celebrating you that aren't actually celebrating you. These are not your real friends, and you know that. So if you are chosen, a light worker, a star messenger, keep being the fool. Okay, you are the fool 2.0. You deserve to live that life. You've already planted the seeds. You already cut off all the people. You already walked away. You don't have to turn around. Okay, there's a little game I haven't played in a long time, and it's called Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do? What is unfolding for you? We're going to end it with who's your daddy? What does he do? What is the universe unfolding for you? What is God working on for you? Your angels, your ancestors. Who is your daddy and what does he do? If you've seen Kindergarten Cop, then you know. Okay, we've got one out already. Who is your daddy and what does he do? God is bringing you an extreme makeover. Don't let these people ruin your tea party. Do not let them ruin what God is bringing in for you. You have had to do so much internal work, so much work with like your thought process, just honing in, bringing it all in, looking at your own ish. You don't have to look at theirs too. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Extreme makeover, body snatched, back at it again, healthy and looking good. This is what you're about to be rewarded. This is what you're bringing in. So why would we settle and go backwards to the stress? A lot of you, when you were around these people, you weren't feeling the greatest. You were stressing out a lot. Your body is going through this bounce back because, whoa, you've already healed from the tower. Your body is going through the bounce back, or you are going through the bounce back or the comeback season because you've been keeping up the good work that is hard. You have a certain discipline that other people wouldn't even know where to summon. They wouldn't even know how to summon up or call on the type of power that you hold. I forgot what I was going to say, but you guys know what I mean. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Okay, we have you naturally uncover things that are hidden. So like this situation with all the people acting like a soap opera and just the theatrics of it all, you naturally uncover things that are hidden. So this is one of your gifts. God has given you a gift to naturally uncover things. And this helps not only yourself, but people around you. It's a gift that you've been given to help the world. When people are like, oh, I thought this and that. No, actually, have you thought about it this way? Who is your daddy and what does he do? You are being activated to dream bigger. So remember your prayers, your affirmations, your vision boards, your vision books. Whoa, they're doing magic at work. Who is your daddy and what does he do? God is showing you these people are nice, nasty. These people are fake nice. They are haunted by the fact that you stunted on them. And now they want to lay it on thick. Oh my gosh, I missed you. Oh my gosh, I love you. No, you guys know better. Okay, who's your daddy and what does he do? The tables are turned. The mics are dropped. You are, intimidating. You are the spiritual gangster. The end. Literally the end. So you are being brought a legacy. People don't understand how you do it. That's why they talk crap on your business and your clients and the light that you carry. They're so intimidated by this ferocious spirit animal that you're unleashing that doesn't apologize. Like, you're not going to apologize. Okay, and last but not least, who is your daddy and what does he do? Your haters better take a number because they are blickety blocked. They got to pay to troll you. That's what they're figuring out right now. Well, dang, I got to call on this person. I had to recruit that person. I had to ask this person if they would check on them or say something to them or tag them or at them. No, they got to pay to troll you. God is going to make them put in work. If you're refusing to settle and to go backwards, God is going to make them put in the work to troll you. So let me know what's going on in the comments. I love you guys so much. You are already 30 steps ahead and now you're starting to see okay, well, it was nice to have those compliments and it was nice that they said those things, but I have to know at the end of the day, they most likely don't mean those because we haven't repaired anything. Do you know what I mean? It can't be real. It can't be too real if all of these other things haven't been repaired, if you haven't worked out and had heart-to-heart conversations about all of the things that were stolen, jacked, or that actually went wrong. So you're going to stay encrypted and you're going to keep walking away. You're going to keep standing on walking away. So drop your favorite affirmation, spill the tea, let me know what's going on. Smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh, you guys do not want to miss out. Patreon link is below if you are looking for exclusive ad-free content. It's only $11.11 a month. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, If you made it to the end of this message, I want you to drop your suitcase down below because your bags are packed. You can also drop some cowboy boots down below because these boots are made for walking. Okay, so we got the boots and the luggage. You're out of here. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.